Hello, beautiful people. It's Danny here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you all how to get paid for what you love to do, how to get paid from what you love to do. Either way you say it, it's still the same thing. If you don't know, I'm a person who has an affinity towards music, subliminals, meditations on my channel, Danny the Alchemist. That is what you will mostly find me doing because I believe in raising the consciousness of the world, helping my beautiful people to stay connected and aligned. Okay. For today, though, I am hosting a 7-day workshop for all of you all who would love to know how to become a successful content creator using your God-given talents or doing something that you love to do when people have told you that what it is that you love to do will not make you money. I would like to say that I've been very successful on YouTube for the past 5 years, and I'm still being successful with my numbers and with my content and also with my tribe of people that are growing because I know how to do one thing, and that is to connect to my people, not what everybody else is doing around me. I've taken a break from one of my main channels for over 8 months because of just not being in alignment with what the niche was doing, and came back and still manifested the 600 plus subscribers in less than 30 days. So the reason why I wanted to come to you all and kind of give you some insights on how I was able to do that, plus to kind of give you some energy of if you're ready to become a content creator, you want to be a spiritual entrepreneur, meaning you want to get paid for your love of your gifts. If there's something that you love to do that's outside of spirituality, but you still love it, then this live is for you. This live is for you because people outside of your tribe of master manifestors, they will not understand that maybe you do want to just have a podcast and make money from your podcast. Maybe you do just want to make subliminals and have people love your subliminals. Namely, there's one young lady in the subliminal space, a woman of color, a beautiful Black woman who is doing her thing. And she has become a leader of the pack because she just kept going. There's also other people that I know that do like art or they're orators where they are motivational speakers and they have done their thing and they never stopped. So what I'm doing for the next 7 days for my audience, for my group members, and for those of you who are willing to make a small donation to my efforts, meaning a donation, really and truly, the price of the course is a live course for 7 days. It's really a donation. It's a $20 donation because I don't want the price to get in the way of you clicking and saying I have nothing to lose. For somebody to show me a strategy that's connected to spirituality, that's connected to manifestation, that is beyond just grind. No, baby, I didn't have to grind for nothing. I had to cry through some things, but I did not have to grind. I had to become aligned with what I was good at, what I love to do, and what God put in my heart to do. So, with all due respect, if you are tired of your 9 to 5 situation, but you want to have something on the side, I'm here to let you know that whatever you're good at, you can get paid for that right now on social media. Faceless or on camera. Faces or on camera. Now, let's get into what we're talking about today. Hi, Dr. Steele. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Lex Talks. Thank you, Dr. Rekka. Dr. Rekka, you're a new person to my channel. Thank you. I don't recognize your name. Oh, Veronica T, thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate you, young lady. Are you my Veronica from, I think you were in my membership like years ago. I think you were. If you were not, if you're just a new Veronica, thank you. So let's get into what we're talking about today. And by the way, you're going to hear me mention a lot that I'm hosting a 7-day workshop because as a person who works online, as an entrepreneur, I'm going to shamelessly plug what I'm doing. I'm going to remind you that this is a donation, not necessarily something that I would normally sell my courses for, because I've manifested my life in 30 days on my main YouTube channel after being gone for 8 months and doing other things in my membership and doing other endeavors. I came back, and within 30 days, 600 new people are on my channel. So there's something that I know innately, and there's something that I know with strategy as a social media consultant that is different from what you're being taught online. And that's why we're here, right? So let's just jump into what we're talking about today. First and foremost, I want you to realize too that the mindset and how you feel about social media is going to play a big part, huge part, in why you don't feel like what you're good at, you can get paid for, or what you love to do. People will tell you all the time, okay, well, she's pretty, or, or he has money. None of that shit matters. It's really your mindset. So the first thing I want you to understand is that you need to get clear about what you're good at. And I don't mind about using improper English, because if you know me, you know I'm a Black girl. I do what I want to do on my platform, and I speak the way that I'm supposed to speak to people. Very unpolished, very just straight to the point, very aligned with the people who understand that. If I make a typo, you can reach out to me and tell me, hey, sis, you made a typo. I'll be like, okay, sis, thank you so much. I'm okay with not always being able to have everything perfect, but I am one of those type of coaches who wants to know one thing. Are you clear about what you love to do and what you're good at? Get you one of these. Get you like a big notebook, something like this. This is a sketchbook, but I use it as like a notebook. And just maybe for about an hour of your life that you have. I know you may not think that this is important, but it really is. Like I told you before, in the next 7 days in our workshop, we're going to be really getting to the nitty gritty, one-on-one, me and you. When you join for $20, which is a discount from $40, by the way, it's only going to be for the next 24 hours. Because I need y'all to I need to have an incentive for you to light yourself under a fire. I could charge whatever I want to for my services, but I don't want the price to be a deterrence from you actually coming in, because I'm telling you what I'm doing. You need to get clear about what you love to do and what you're good at. As soon as you come into the 7-day workshop, that's the first thing I'm going to ask you behind the scenes. You're going to be able to contact me through voice notes, telephone calls, or say, oh, you got to get a chance later tonight to call? Sure. What are you good at and what do you love to do? That's the first assignment. It's really the only assignment that we're going to do. That's going to be a trajectory for everything else. Because, I don't know what I'm good at. Yes, you do. I'm good at talking. Clearly, I love to talk. Clearly, I'm a spiritual person. I like to help other people. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, what you like and what you love is what you're good at. So we got to get clear about what we're good at. That's the first thing. Now, why creating a strategy is a must? Because while you may be watching a spiritual person online, law of attraction people, law of assumption people, everyone is you pushed out, and all this other, like we're ethereal people, that is a persona. And that is strategy. Behind the scenes, these people be a mess sometimes. And I know firsthand, I've tried to befriend some content creators and just like, I'm thinking like, yeah, you're really who you say you are online. And maybe that hasn't been the case. I learned that it was a strategy. And so your strategy doesn't have to be like that, but your strategy is going to be connected to your personality, connected to the things that you present to your audience, how you interact with people, and really and truly just like your whole brand, like your colors and your personality. That is something that you don't have to necessarily depend on somebody else to tell you. I'm just going to, in the next 7 days, help you navigate that. Because your persona, like if you're a natural hair girly and you wear big hair, you have like that is like something that you can connect to people with. Your strategy may be mentioning your hair products while you're also teaching. You see how I'm still teaching you and I'm mentioning my 7-day reset for content creators who want to use their spiritual gifts, their talents to be able to monetize, to be able to make money online. You see, I keep mentioning that. It's okay for you to teach people and also give them insights on what you're able to help them with. So strategy is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm literally an example of strategy. I came live to teach you and also to let you know what I'm doing for the next 7 days with people who are ready to make money online using their spiritual gifts, monetizing as a spiritual person, as a master manifester, period. Now, that strategy, what I'll do in the next 7 days is help you to figure out where you get in. And when you leave the 7 days, you'll have all the things you need to go forth with that. You see what I'm saying? So the strategy for somebody else may be that I'm going to sit down and figure out what is it that my audience, my desired audience would love for me to help them with, to teach them to do, or what my desired audience need me to connect them with on a spiritual level. It could be whatever it is, but the strategy is like the plan, basically. Right? Thank you all. Oh yeah, Ronnie. Ronnie, the link to join, you and I spoke earlier. The link to join for the 7 days is in the description box. The next thing we're going to talk about is researching your niche. When I talk about getting paid from what you love to do, I'm not talking about sitting on the couch and just being in, the clouds. As a 40 plus woman, I will tell you this. God can do all things, but God helps those who help themselves. And what that simply means is that you have to meet your higher power halfway on your 3D level. So you have all these plans and you just do nothing towards them. Researching your niche is actually giving the impression to your subconscious mind and to your higher power that you are a part of this whole conglomerate of people who are being successful at something you would like to do. So if you know your niche, and by the way, I'll help you figure that out. Because some people say don't niche down. As spiritual people, it's actually kind of best. As people who, like, if you're watching me, you're a spiritual person. Both of my channels are spiritual. We don't have like crazy people on this channel. Everybody is like in alignment with the fact that we are all spiritual people. We all believe in us having a connection to our higher power. If you don't, that's okay. Stick around, you will. Okay? I'm very convinced that my purpose on this world is to raise the consciousness of anyone that I talk to, whether personal or through my platform or through any type of digital product that I do. I believe that wholeheartedly. So then if there are other people in a niche is just a collective group of people. It could be, so a niche could just be something that is connected to a group of people who resonate with what you're doing. So a niche is like the niche for people who crochet. That's a collective of people who like to use yarn and crochet needles, and they have their own words and code words for things and stitch patterns and things of that nature. That is a niche. That is a group of people that are connected to each other, and they resonate with the type of things that they do. My niche is spirituality, mindset, mysticism, metaphysics. That's my niche. Personal development. Now, if I had a real niche on my main channel, it would probably was what the algorithm wanted me to be in, is like the law of assumption niche, but that's like a sub niche of personal development, metaphysics, and all that stuff. When you join the 7-day workshop that I'm going to be doing, I will help you to figure out what your niche is, and then we can research, meaning go and look and see what other people are doing in the niche just to see what your audience likes. The reason why we want to have a niche, or at least understand what our niche is because we want to see what the audience likes. If you love crocheting, if you love collecting frog figurines, if you like to make clothes and thrift clothes, there's a niche for everything that you love to do. Y'all don't hear me when I'm saying this. There's a girl I follow. She goes to thrift stores. She thrifts the clothes, and then she recreates the clothes into like a beautiful design. So there's like the whole community and niche of thrifters who look for people who are able to turn a shirt into 3 different outfits. That's her people. You see what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Okay. So that's what we're going to do in our 7-day workshop is I'm going to help you to research the niche, and we're going to figure out your niche, at least for the current moment. Your niche could change. It could change, but for the present moment, you can figure that niche out. All right. Now, this is a big one. Copycats first being inspired and inspiration. When you are getting paid for what you love to do, you don't copy other people down to the very essence of who they are. Like, girl, I got nails. Like, this is just give an example of a copycat. So y'all know I wear black a lot. I wear a black head wrap. This is kind of like my aesthetic. I don't own the head wrap. I don't own black. But if you see somebody that has the black earring, the earrings, the head wrap, the black, and then let's just say somebody goes so far as to be, such a copycat, and they get like a painting with a ship in the back with orange on it, and then this coat this is my winter coat that is about to go to the cleaners. That's why I don't want to remember to go, because New York, our seasons. So I got my winter coat that's there, and then homegirl decides that she wants to copy everything I do. She wants the black couch, she wants the winter coat, she wants the sea of orange behind her, and she wants everything. If you go and you see somebody that literally looks like the same person that you love, they're being lazy. They're copying. And they're copying because I think it's out of fear, if I'm being honest. I've had to deal with a handful of copycats in my time of being a content creator, because my channel may have gotten like viral, or I have a lot of videos that have done really well. And the first thing I was just like, okay, you literally could just like be inspired and just do your own like spin on it. And so what I will say is what I'm really passionate about is teaching you how to navigate the algorithm. YouTube wants you to make consistent content that is getting a lot of views. So if you're in a genre, if you're in a niche of people that are making like videos and they're getting a lot of views, and you come in, your best bet is to come in and just research what's going on in the genre you want to be in, which we're going to decide in the 7-day workshop that you're going to. Right now, girl, sis, it's $20 right now. Get in. I'm going to teach you how to do all of this stuff. What you do is you research it. You see who's doing like really well in your niche. And all you do is just say, okay, this is what the audience wants, clearly, because they're watching these people. And I am here to be a part of the niche. So let me figure out how I can put my own spin on things. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you know how the wheel has these really great spokes? You can just bedazzle your spoke while everybody else's spoke is maybe purple, orange, or green. You can have a bedazzled spoke, but it's still a wheel. It's still the same shit that everybody's creating, but everybody's putting their own spin on it, and the audience is none the wiser. You all may have content creators that you love that do similar content. As soon as you see a content creator that's just starting copying everything, emulating them, just like everything verbatim, that person is fearful. That person doesn't believe in their power to manifest ideas and creativity. So in this workshop, I'm going to teach you how to be inspired by content creators that you may be in the same niche with, that are doing really well in their endeavors on social media, because I can guarantee if they have 100,000 subscribers or more, they bust their ass for that. Because most of them are not spiritual people. Just gonna keep it a buck. They push spirituality, but they don't really believe that they can manifest that without having to work. I know content creators behind the scenes, and what they tell me is that like it's a lot. And I know that it's a lot too. What can I teach you about being calm, cool, collected, getting inspiration, and being authentic? A lot. Because that's actually serving me right now in my present moment. I am so calm when I put out content on my channel now moving forward, like Danny the Alchemist subscribers. I am so clear about the purpose of what I'm doing with like AI, even just like the music that I'm putting out or the subliminals, the meditations, coming to you all and giving you insights. I'm so clear about that because that's what's going to make you irresistible to your ideal clients, okay? So copying somebody is just like literally just doing everything. Like you got you got everything I got. Versus inspiration is saying, "Oh, I really love what she's doing. She's successful. I aspire to be like her. Let me take some notes from what she's doing and maybe let me see if I can incorporate that with what I'm going to be doing." That's the difference, right? Let me see what you all are saying in the chat. Oh, thank you so much. Simply, Amira, you said I'm so glad I caught alive. You look beautiful in your thumbnail, by the way. Thank you so much for being here. And y'all, I love to have you talk to me. I know some people just like to listen while they're cooking and cleaning, but me, I'm a Libra. I kind of do want to have the interaction. I really thrive off of that. So, you know, even if you just put some, you know, something in the chat when I'm asking questions, I really would appreciate that. Because it helps me to understand that what I'm saying is just not me just being fodder for your background. You know? Aw, thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. What I want to ask those of you who are from Danny the Alchemist, can you tell me in the chat what other songs that I'm doing for the creative work that I'm doing with AI music? Some of you all have asked me, am I the one singing in the AI music? I just want to make this very clear. I do have a singing voice. I have a degree in music. I play the flute. I've worked in music for over 20 years. I just decided to learn how to prompt music when it came to AI, when it first came out. I've been doing it for 6 months. My Sweet Spot members, which is now the Solar line, y'all know I've been playing around with AI music for the last 5 to 6 months. I didn't want to put out AI music until they perfected the R&B voices because, you know, Black people, we know how an AI voice is supposed to sound versus a real voice. We know that. So I was playing around with it, and my older AI songs that I was trying to play around with, they sound totally different. That's why you all thought probably it was me singing. No, baby, it's not me singing, but thank you for the compliment. You'll see me sing one day. I'll put out something one day to give you some zhuzh of what I can do. I just wanted to be able to make you all feel good and to be able to use AI for positive, which brings me to this. The steps I took to become self-employed, making consistent money. One thing, I stopped listening to my family members. I stopped seeking outside validation. And I took a pen and a paper and wrote down what I desired to have, what I was good at, and some things that I was going to do consistently every single day towards my goal with no input from my family. Your family loves you, but they're not you. They're not spiritual people a lot of the time, or they don't believe that you can manifest anything you desire to have. They don't believe that you're infinite intelligence. Sometimes your family members, especially as Black people, I'm just going to say, in our community, a lot of us tend to come from religious backgrounds. And so when you are a spiritual person manifesting your desired reality, they don't understand that. It's just like, okay, you're being woo-woo, you're being whatever. So do what I did. If I have anything to tell you, and becoming self-employed means that I don't have a boss. Nobody tells me when to wake up. They don't tell me when to come online. They don't tell me when to do anything. I do whatever the fuck I want to do when I want to do it. And the only people that I have responsibility to are my paying clients, for one, my people on my channel who pour into me, all of my subscribers, all of my followers on any platform, and any person that's in a membership with me. I have a financial responsibility to you because you're paying me to have exclusive access to me. So you will always get my top priority. But everyone who's on my platform, everyone who subscribes to me, followers, you all are the people that when I wake up, after I do my own routine, I make a list of things I need to do. Being self-employed means that you do not identify as a worker. You identify as a leader, and you lead yourself. If you've been working as a employee for somebody for over 50, 30 years, you're going to need to unravel that. It took me about a year before I didn't feel bad for taking an hour just to eat lunch, because I'm thinking I have to get back to work. And I'm like, who's telling you that? You don't have a boss over you telling you got to get back to work. You can literally take a nap, get up and eat, and go back to work. But as a self-employed person, meaning self-employment, meaning you're picking and choosing how you get to make your money, it's scary for a lot of people because it's no stability. But that's not true. I've consistently received money, my liking of money, little dips here and there, but my liking of money for over 5 years. Because I know my niche. I know what I love to do. I know how I can penetrate the hearts and the minds of the people that would purchase services and products from me. And I can deliver on that. That confidence that you need is what I want to help you with our 7-day workshop that we're going to be doing starting September 9th. Shameless plug. Go ahead and check the description box, my dear. Go ahead for $20. I don't want you to ever have to feel that there's an excuse that you can't afford $20 to manifest your desired reality, where you want to know how to tap into that energy of, I'm confident enough to get a strategy, to get some insights from a woman who's already done it for over 5 years consistently. Go ahead, check out the description box. Let's take a little break to check out the description box to join, because I promise you, after September, you probably won't hear me doing anything with a workshop, because I have a really big project that I'm going to be doing at the end of September. So my clients that are working with me one-on-one in the background, we already had this conversation. If you're here just listening to me and you're curious, $20 of curiosity, you never know, that may be your call to go into more. By the way, when you join, it's in a course form, so you have access to all of the replays. You have access to all of the lessons and everything. It's kind of like once you join it, it's in course form. It's a live course, meaning that you'll have access to me for 7 days. But even after that, you'll be able to go back and just at your leisure, go and do every lesson on your own. All right. So let's go ahead. Clack it, okay? Right. Right. And Inez, you the main one that should be in the course, because I already know who you are. You're the main person that I'm talking to, and you're telling the people the right thing. I've been working as a freelancer for the last year or so. Leading yourself is harder than I thought. At least it is for me. And thank you for that. But you are the person right now, literally what you just said is the main reason why I'm like, think about it this way, ladies and gentlemen. If I had to get myself out of that leading yourself for over 5 years, do you think for $20 you can have me for 7 days teach you things that are going to save you time and energy? All right, I'm done. Because I'm not going to twist your arm, girl. But I'm just telling you, if you watch this on the replay, just know, on my main channel, Danny the Alchemist, I really don't go live anymore with my main face. I want my channel to kind of just be what it is, which is with music, meditations, and subliminals. I'll pop in every now and again. But for my fly girl mindset people, y'all gonna see more of me because that's why I have two different platforms. And I'm gonna explain to you all why it's important to separate your platforms if you feel like you want to talk more versus being off camera. But I'll explain that in the 7-day workshop that we're doing. Let's go on to the next thing that we're talking about. So now we're getting into how to manifest more money online. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. If I'm being honest with you, there's like so many people online that are telling you to purchase things in order to make money online. And they're telling you to purchase things that are thousands of dollars. And I'm telling you to purchase something for $20 because I care. What if I told you I was a millionaire? Would you believe me? Is it because I don't have a fancy background? You don't know what I make. You know what I tell you. But there are people online that tell you that they make more than what they make because that is their kind of like their ploy to get you. That's why, as a spiritually led person to be on social media, you have to discern the desperateness of like somebody has the answer that I don't have. No, you have all the answers. So, how to manifest more money online? Literally, the word manifest. The word manifest means to make, to become, to bring into fruition. How do we bring things into fruition? We speak them into existence. We project ourselves into a future where we are comfortable with. So I project myself into my desired reality by seeing the total outcome. I know how many people are going to sign up for this $20 workshop that I'm doing that I discounted for 24 hours. I already know how many people are going to do it. Actually, the people that I expected to do it are the people who did it. And you know who you are because you're in my membership. And so here's the thing. I know without a shadow of a doubt my alignment with what I'm here to do. And that's what we have to figure out when you join. We have to figure that out because manifesting more money online is going to be you being confident in what you offer versus what you see everybody else doing. And even if you research your niche, you're going to still be able to say, you know what? I'm not willing to like mislead people. I'm not willing to clickbait them to join whatever. And then after that, I just give them a little more. So when I told them I was going to give them more, I'm not willing to do that. So now what do? You have to go within and get clear about who you are and to trust your higher power. As a master manifestor, you have to do that. No matter what you've been told that you can and can't do. Take a chance on yourself for 7 days or give yourself 30 days. So making money online for me was looking over what people needed and offering a solution. That's how I decided. And that's how business works. The psychology of selling to people is you assess what you're good at. You take a scan around and see what's in demand and how you can add service. So be of service to people. You make your platform, oh, I want to do, be of service to people. What do your potential clients and potential customers really need? What is something that people need right now? Just think about it. Something that you're good at that people need. I'm good at music. I'm really good at music. I literally, my dissertation when I graduated college was in neo soul, literally neo soul, popular music was my major with a minor in music therapy. Before I graduated, I had to present a project as a senior with, so the way we did it at my college as a music major, you had to present an audience of fake people and you had to be able to give them something that was beyond what's in the present moment. So when I was a college student, it was back in the early 2000s. I graduated 2007 from college. I picked neo soul music and I had to project it into a 10 to 20-year future of what it would be. Do you know that I'm right about everything? All of my neo soul people are in their 50s. Neo soul influenced all of your Summer Walkers, all of your Ari Lennoxes, all of your Lion Babes, all of your what's the dude that says I'm a dog, I'm a mutt, whatever the hell his name is. He's like a kid star. Um, all of your younger kind of airy, breathy girls in Kalani, they're all influenced by neo soul, and I predicted that in my dissertation when I was a college kid. So I've always been connected to music, so it would naturally be my thing to do something that I love with music. Now, what is that thing for you? What is that thing for you? What is the thing that you put down that you would like to pick back up now? Writer, drawing, talking, knitting. What is that thing? And I want you to please do not discredit yourself and be like, oh, Dale, you tripping. Danny, you're tripping. Dale's my actual like family nickname. Dale, you tripping. No, I'm not tripping. I'm so connected to the thing that I love that now that we have AI and y'all, boom, mark my words. If you do not get on the AI train of using that for what you love and making your life easier, you're gonna feel regret in the end because I told you. And you're not here because you're just here for your health. You're here because you trust me in some way that I'm gonna give you some insights. So with all due respect, you are where you're supposed to be right now. You're hearing the message that you're supposed to hear. We are done with other people telling us what we cannot do that we love to make money. Everybody's online. Some people, they go out and they interview people on the street. That doesn't take a lot of effort, but you don't know behind the scenes they have to plan things out. They have to get things together. Before I got on here, it took me 20 minutes to get my new mic together. You don't know the behind the scenes of what people have to do. So something that seems simple to you, behind the scenes of people who are following their dreams, they're doing the right thing. That's you. There's no small thing that you're doing right now that cannot be amplified to an audience of people that love what you're doing. I promise you that, right? Let me see what y'all are saying now. Oh, thank you. Ascending Infinite Goddess. Are you I feel like you're a moderator on my main channel. And you look great in your thumbnail. I remember when you were like big and pregnant about like 3 years ago. Girl, you look good. I mean, you look good before that, but you look like you slimmed down. You know how the mothers are. They have babies and people say, you're gonna be fat forever. Some mothers just wanna take their time to release weight off their body. It's not a big thing. We look good whether we're bigger, whether we're smaller. Thank you, Infinite, Ascending Infinite Goddess. I really appreciate you. Simply, Amira, my classes are in EST's time zone, but there's replays. And the great thing about what we're doing for the workshop is that you get to talk to me throughout the entire week. So we're only having 2 live classes the entire 7 days. The rest of the lessons will be in our WhatsApp private group and private messages between me and you, voice notes, with what you need for me to help you with. So you kind of can come in and splash in when you need to in between what you're doing and whatever you're doing to work. Now, if my copy for that on my website wasn't clear, it's because I just had to tell people the truth is that the things that you really desire to have, sometimes you're going to have to be a little bit uncomfortable with them, but I'm very flexible. My beautiful Soul Aligned members, they already know I'm willing to work with whatever schedule you have if you're paying me for a service or you're in my membership. Period. Yeah, girl, that's okay. That's okay. So then you know what you do? You just set it up. You talk to me before. I think that's a couple of hours before us. Was that 2 hours? Let me know what that is before us. So then I just send the lessons to you earlier. It's not a big deal. So if we meet at 9 a.m. and you need those lessons before that or after that, you just let me know and I'll just send them to you personally. I have a young lady right now in Africa. She be with us. It'd be like, if we meet at this time, it'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning for her. And then poor Lily, who's in London, who's been with me for 3 years, child, it'd be like 1 o'clock in the morning. It'd only be like 3 for us, or no, like maybe like 6 or something like that. So I usually do my best to accommodate all of my international girlies or my different time zone girlies. Whatever you need, just let me know. Okay, last things that we're gonna talk about, because we have 10 minutes and I don't want to keep you all any more than an hour, is how I manifested 600 new subscribers in 30 days. And I'm going to give more details on my 7-day workshop. Remember, I'm teaching all of my students shameless plugs. That doesn't exist. Just keep reiterating it, because people come in at different times when you're talking, and people have a very different attention span. Here's what I will say. I manifested 600 new subscribers in 30 days because I know what I'm doing. That's it. I'm experienced in being a content creator. I took 8 months off of YouTube on purpose and built another channel called the Fly Girl Mindset. I built a membership called the Sweet Spot, which is transition into the soul aligned. I know when to pivot without catching a beat. I'm very dedicated to the people who have poured into my livelihood. And I'm very invested in the brand that I've built, which is calmness, coolness, manifestation topics and tools, but more importantly, deeply connecting to your higher power and consistency. So, action with manifestation metaphysics means that you are consistently daily. As soon as you wake up, instead of going to your phone and saying, "Oh my goodness, I gotta work today." No. In the Soul Aligned group membership, we have learned to recalibrate our nervous system. That your phone is a trigger when you get up in the morning. The first thing that we do is we align. We align. I'm hearing a lyric in my head that I did from my AI music. We don't hustle, baby. We align. We don't hustle, baby. We align first. The hustle energy is, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. As soon as you open your eyes, god damn it, your thoughts is going a mile a minute. Whereas in this tribe of people that I've created, this beautiful community, as soon as you open your eyes, you take a breath, give yourself 3 to 5 minutes. I've been saying this for years in the membership. 3 to 5 minutes, your subconscious mind is wide open. It's still drowsy, still susceptible to suggestion that you can penetrate to your subconscious mind. We don't start our day with racing pessimistic thoughts over here in the soul aligned. We do our best to say, okay, Coach Danny gave me a playlist. Let's listen to that in the morning. Let me go in the shower and say my affirmations just for 5 to 10 minutes or however long you're in the shower. Okay, I'm washing dishes. Instead of listening to Love and Hip Hop, I can watch that later. Or instead of listening to the news, which you should really not be doing, but I'm just saying, you do what you want, sis. I'm going to just take 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day to reset. And if you can't do it for yourself in the Soul Align, when you're in the WhatsApp group, I do it for y'all. Sweet Spot members, now Soul Align members, please tell them if you're here. Please let these people know. I will remind you to reset. I am not playing no games with y'all as a coach. As a person that understands that your focus creates your reality. So how did I manifest 600 new subs in 30 days? I focus on my channel being recalibrated after being gone for so long, because I said, man, my audience, they miss me. I'm sorry I had to take a break, but I had to, because the niche that I was in, it was kind of doing something wonky with like a lot of clickbait, and I didn't want to participate. No shade to any other content creators. So I said, okay, let me just take a break and do something else. I still was very active, very involved with mindset and manifestation. I just had to take a break from my main channel until God told me to come back and do what I'm doing now, which is to recalibrate with mindset, which is subliminals, meditations, and by the grace of the Most High, y'all love my AI music that I'm doing with R&B and manifestation music. And people are asking me, am I singing? No, I'm not singing on the songs. I've corrected every single person that said, "Oh, girl, you singing?" So I said, "No, baby, I'm not singing." Now y'all know I'll put out I can hold a a note. I can sing pretty well, but I would come to you all and say me. A lot of people don't know that there's a lot of AI music on the radio that you all don't know that's AI because that's how good AI is getting. Wouldn't you like me to teach you how to do that for yourself or for your platform? Come on in. Come on in. The last thing I will say before I let you go is that how to manifest with music, how to use music to manifest. Like you dance around to all those songs that you love on the TV now. See, I'm a millennial, so we back in the day used to wait for Apollo to come on, and we used to wait for the acts to come on and perform. We say boo. I'm a music child from like the millennial era of like I was born in 84, about to be 41 now. And I will say that we were very intrigued by the feeling of the music, not necessarily the words. Because some of the words I look back, I'm like, we should not have been singing that. Let me lick you up and down until you say stop. Let me play with your body, baby, until you get real hot by Silk. We should not have been singing that. But the feeling now as an adult, when I listen back at that song, it reminded me of the era of the music where it was just very like the musicians back in the day, whether they were singing freaky songs or light filled songs or whatever, they were very soulful. It was connected to the spirit. And so the nostalgia of that makes me make the music that I make now. I'll leave it at that. If I say any more, I'm gonna give away all the secrets that I have in my upcoming workshop. I'll just say that when you connect to your spirit with anything, people who really connect to that will like flock to you. And you can go back and look at all the comments in the last 30 days with all of my AI music that I've created. You all love it because there's something about the way that I have learned how to prompt it, because prompting in AI is very important. We're going to talk about that. Also, just like being confident in what you're doing. So if I have created AI music and got 600 new subscribers in 30 days, and by the way, I didn't even talk about how much money I've made from that. YouTube pays us as we're partners with YouTube. Let's just say that I've tripled my income from what I was making before. Not just with AI music, it was with everything I did on my channel. I tuned into the audience. I went around my niche and saw what people and other bigger content creators, what their audiences were saying in the comment section. Oh, we like when you do this. I said, okay, well, I can do that too. So let me do my own little zhuzh on it. Or, okay, people love me for meditations. Isn't it wonderful stuff? Let me do more of that. Okay, I love the R&B stuff. I'm really good with the AI stuff. I've been doing that for about 8 months. I've been teaching people. Let me do that. All the while just absorbing what the Most High told me to do, never copying anybody else, just being my authentic self. And here we are with a completely new group of people. That's not happenstance. There's literally balance of strategy, which is the physical 3D, and there's a spiritual connection, which I really want to help you all to understand. I'm a heart-based entrepreneur. Look it up. I'm a person that leads from my heart center or from a spiritual aspect in business. And I want to teach you how to do that. Okay. So if you're interested in joining the 7-day content creators reset workshop, it's down in the description box. 24 hours for now is $20. After that, it'll be 40. It's worth whatever I say it's worth. But I don't want you to make the price of it an excuse for you not to join, to just test it out for yourself. And you'll have personal access to me while you're in the 7-day workshop for 20 bucks. You won't ever see me on here in 2025 because in the next, like at the end of September, I have a big project that I'm going to be working on. So just like I do my best to help people and let you know that I care about you. I will be doing more manifestation music for my Danny the Alchemist channel. I have so many ideas, too many I have them all in my notes. I have like just so many ideas. Things that are like almost like I don't see anybody doing, which means that I know that it's something that, will be beneficial. Just like things I'm like, ooh, if my audience likes this, they will love this. And can I get, before I let you all go, because it's about to be an hour. If you want me to continue to do money mantras in the higher increments, I still haven't done 100K. I haven't done the $1 million stuff. If you would like me to, now that I've done the lower stuff, because I feel like, you got to meet people where they are. Some people don't believe that they can manifest 1 million. That's why I did all the lower increments first. If you feel like you would really love for me to hear like the higher increments and just do like different versions of it, like with the Afro beats, I'm going to also include like it's not going to just be money mantras on my channel. It's going to be other stuff, but I'm saying like moving forward with the money things that I've been doing, since that's something that's really popular. Would you like me to do higher increments and maybe like take a week to just do some higher increments, like 100,000 in different, two different genres? I can do $1 million. I can still go back and do some other increments. Just let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you'd like me to do that for September. If you'd like me to do more higher increments in the money meditations that I've been doing, the money mantras, just let me know that real quick. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. You said, yeah, put the value on your services. Yeah, because I have people that are paying me like, you know, top tier. I have at least 3 people in this chat right now that are working with me personally, that have purchased my services for a 3-month stint with me. And what I will say is that like it's not about lowering my prices because I need people to purchase. It's about me trying my hardest. And when I say the word trying, I can affirm that I get top tier clients and they come to me easily, and they really do in real life. But my saying the word trying, it's really for the people that are on the fence about spending $20 for 7 days. You know what I say to myself? I did my best. Because on my Faces channel, I'm here face to help you all. You may not ever see me do this again for a while, and then you're gonna go and say, oh, well, I can't make money, I can't do it. Well, I'm trying to teach you. I'm saying the word trying on purpose. Somebody is trying to help you. I'm not going to say I am helping you. I'm not yet. I'm trying to help you. Not because I need to help you, because I want you to feel like somebody is here saying, girl, go to the link and just sign up and do it before 24 hours before it's $40, and then you're going to complain about that. Y'all swear that the economy is so bad. It ain't too bad that you don't have $20 to do something that's going to actually give you money in the future. It's never that bad. I'm not going to affirm that type of scarcity mindset for you. No, $20 is nothing in this economy. It's not. When I hit 1 million subscribers, you're going to be like, damn, she did tell me to spend the $20. Now she ain't got time. That's what's going to happen. Simply, Amira said, I try to create AI videos, but it seems like I have to use so many different websites and have a lot of different subscriptions. But that's why you need to come into the $20 discounted 7-day workshop that I'm doing, because there's only 5 subscriptions that you need that I use right now to make money on my websites and on my platforms. And 3 of them are for free. Simply Amira, what are you doing, girl? God is speaking to you. Just click the link, sis. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. Now, if you don't click it, it's up to you, but I'm just an angel on earth trying to help you. If you tried to do all this stuff and you're not getting it, and I'm here saying, hey, sis, I can help you, then it's really simple. It's a no-brainer. Thank you, girl. You better thank your lucky stars that you got to be aligned. Right now we have everybody's in the WhatsApp right now. You asked me a question, how many apps or websites do you use to create the music? I'll let you know when since you're in the workshop now. You'll hear everything in the workshop. And now that you've joined, you get to ask me these personal questions behind the scenes. I only use one app to create music. And I use Power Director to edit it, and I use Canvas for my graphics. But I have a list of other websites that some of them are free, some of them are paid, that you can use for graphics for your like AI videos if you want to do. Is this Ebony from my membership? Okay, so here's the thing. When you're listening to AI music that I'm creating, and I just want to let you all know this, when you're listening to AI music that I created for higher increments, the music that I'm creating is very specific. If you listen to the lyrics are repeating what you desire to have, but then there are instructions on what you need to do in order to release the resistance. For most of us with money, we have to release resistance. And here I'm giving you just a tip of what I'm going to be teaching in my workshop. That's one of the things that I suggest when you are consciously creating for any audience, is to make them feel good about what you're saying, but also give them like the solution, the how to get to the thing that you're presenting to them. All right, Ebony girl, so what you waiting on? What you waiting on, girl? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on, baby. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done. The last thing I want to say, because we're running 6 minutes over, is here's the thing. Once you join the 7-day workshop that I'm doing, it's in course form on my website, so you have access to it. Once you join and you paid for it, you can go back and review it as much as you want. But it's a live version of it, so meaning that you get to also interact with me in September. But let's just say you go back and look at it in April. Then it's yours in April. Now, AI changes often, but the things that we're talking about is not just about AI. It's about your mindset. It's about your confidence. It's about you understanding who you are. So there's an aspect of that. And I'll teach you how to research AI, because I'm telling my beautiful members now, like, you know that AI changes like every month. So, if I have something that I want to update in my membership, I just let them know, like, look, every month some things are going on, but I will tell you how to do that for yourself once you join this workshop. I want to give you everything you need so that when you leave here, you feel like Damn, I'm glad I answered God's call for $20 because this could have been 120. This could have been 140. This woman don't even make content on YouTube anymore. That has happened to me where I loved a woman who was doing amazing work and she just went on to do something else in her life, and I miss her dearly because she was so ahead of her time. I was inspired by her. That's why I'm here now. I'm like, that could happen. So take advantage of what God is putting in front of you. I'm a vessel for the Most High. I'm an angel on earth. Look it up. I'm a person who is put here to heal people, help people, and I do it selfishly, selflessly, whatever that means. Selflessly. That's what I meant, not selfishly. Selflessly, I help people to be better, to align themselves as best as I can. Like I said, I've had a membership for over 3 years now, and I will continue to help you. I will continue to do my best. Okay? My best is good enough, and we're going to have an amazing time in our workshop this coming September 9th until September 15th. Okay? I love you all dearly. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I have more music coming out for Danny the Alchemist channel. And for my the Fly Girl Mindset, I obviously took a break from that channel to help Danny the Alchemist channel. But my Fly Girl Mindset channel is going to be mostly dedicated to entrepreneurship, manifesting your desired reality, monetizing your spiritual gifts, and any other mystical things that I want to do on that channel. I'm gonna do it on that one for sure. All right, bye everybody. Aww. Happy, I'm so well. I'm sorry. That's your okay. I said your name, but I'm so grateful for you joining. So I want to give you some hand claps. You got to answer God's call. Very. Thank you, Doctor Reka. Thank you so much. I don't know. Let me know if I'm saying your name right. Veronica T. Thank you so much. Yes. Happy said, "Come on, you would not want to go without it. Of course you won't. All you got to do is show up. I'm the one that's putting all the stuff together. Stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm here for it. Like I said, this is probably one of the last AI workshops I'll be able to do until the beginning of 2026 because I have some things that I'm going to be doing. And my birthday's in October, so I'll be busy that month. But for my members that are with me, I'll obviously be doing stuff for you all. But I'm just saying publicly, this is probably one of the last times I'll be doing it. Thank you, Simply Amira. I appreciate you, my dear. Thank you for being here. My OGs, Shelly, one of my beautiful Sweet Spot, now Soul Align members. We changed the name of the membership, so she's been with me since, Miss Sherry's one of my OGs. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm happy. Yep. Veronica, that's Ronnie. Ronnie's been with me for a while too. Even though Ascending Infinite Goddess is not a part of my membership, me and her I used to be a moderator on the same platform where she was, so we were both moderate. I don't know. Are you still moderating Ascending Infinite Goddess if you're still here? Are you still on what's the name of it? What's the name of the platform? Brother No. What is it? Kareem? Black Dot. Yeah, what's the name of that platform? Child Urban X. Urban X. Urban X, Malcolm and Black Dot. Ascending Infinite Goddess. I think she's a moderator over there too. I haven't watched none of this stuff in a long time. Forgive me. All right, I think we've done everything we can do tonight. I think that what I want to end out with, what I always do, is if you've had a bad day today, I need you to stop what you're doing and understand that if you keep perpetuating those negative thoughts and fall asleep in that, you're going to wake up in the same mundane, negative, perpetuated reality that you don't want. So since it is 8:18 or close to that here, 8:11 here, I want you to pause for a minute and just ask yourself, if I know that I fall asleep and my wish fulfilled, and I know that my mind is open when I'm in a drowsy state, what do I want to think about as I fall asleep? I teach this to my group members all the time. I remind them usually between 9 and 10, most nights. I would say 5 days out of the week, they will get a little bing from Coach Danny in my WhatsApp group saying, hey, where are your thoughts? This has been consistent for 3 years. Where are your thoughts? What are we thinking about tonight? How are we going to pull ourselves together? Are we going to revise the situation? That's what we do. So I'm going to tell you right now. Say thank you to the Most High for everything that you have been given. Give gratitude. That's the easiest way to release resistance, or to focus your energy on the end result of something you desire to have. Go into the shower, listen to some of the AI music that I've created, the R&B AI music that I've prompted by the Most High that's given me the idea. Listen to some subliminals that you love from your other favorite content creators, or just hum or use your natural voice. Whatever it is, it's off of negativity. It's off of things that you don't want to bring into your subconscious mind as you go into your evening. That's my energy for tonight. I love you all dearly. I thank you for supporting me. Beautiful things to come on the road to 100K on Danny the Alchemist. I'm on the road to 100K. When 100K will happen, it can happen overnight. I've seen many content creators in my niche, manifest what they're desiring to have. So, road to 100K. Gotta watch all my stuff, sis. You know you're gonna love it. Share it, like it, love it. All right. Bye. I'll see you all soon. For those of you who are joining right now, I'm gonna check my email. I'm gonna put you into the group because I just saw that there's like 3 people that just joined. Okay. Love you all. Bye. We'll be in the WhatsApp. Bye.